Hello guys, welcome to my second video where I present you this granny square bag. Here I explain how to crochet the half granny square for the upper part, the upper edge of the bag and its base. If you want to see how I crocheted the granny square, take a look to the first video. Now I have crocheted 13 granny squares and stitched it together on this way. If you want to have a round base, you should crochet one more granny square and stitch it on this way and stitch these granny squares together and you will have a round base. But I don't want to have a round base, I want to have something like a square, and I show you it later. Now I need a upper part, and for it I need 2 half granny squares, something like this here. And how I crocheted it I show you now. edge of my back by single crochet. Here, after I stitched the granny squares together, I let here one thread, and by this thread I will begin my chain, and I will reduce the number of the stitches because I want that this upper part would be just a little bit tighter than the base. And what I will do, I will crochet 2 stitches together regularly at different places and along the chain. I crocheted with single crochets, and I reduced. It means I crocheted 2 stitches together at 14 places. It means here, 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 and at the back the same. And it looks a little bit constricted, but it will be better, I hope. And now I will crochet a pattern that I have seen at the picture of the catalog by Mango. Just follow me now. I crocheted double crochets now. The first double crochet are 3 chains, and then I go lower, for example here, not here in this stitch, but lower, deeper, and make a long stitch and double crochet. Until I have 3 double crochets here. The next I skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, and choose the 3rd stitch, and I go deeper and crochet long double crochets with long stitch, 1, 2, 3. So I have 3 double crochets, 3 double crochets, and I crochet ahead the whole upper end of the back, and I go always deeper, not at the surface stitches, but at the deeper area. One more time. Here I skip 1, 2, 3. I skip 3 stitches and go in the 3rd stitch deeper, but deeper. Three double crochets with long first stitch. And so on and so on. And on the top of these granny squares, I don't have this area, but I just crochet ahead with a double crochet. And I go just in the next hole. This place should be more solid, because here I will stitch a handle. This bag have a handle from this top of the granny square to this top of the granny square, only one handle, and that's why these places should be solid. That is the first row of this pattern. You see, very nice. At some places I didn't crochet 3 double crochets, but only 2 double crochets, because I wanted to make this place not too wide. Yeah, it should be a little bit tighter, and that's why here I have crocheted not 3 double crochets but only 2. And now I crochet the second row of this pattern. It will be 2 rows of this pattern. It will be a second row, 3 chains as a first double crochet, and then I go in this area and crochet 2 double crochets more. The second row is a little bit easier. Then I go in this area and crochet here 3 double crochets. And go in this area and so on and so on. Two rows of this pattern, and sometimes I crochet only 2 double crochets to make the rent tighter. And you see what this looks like. Here is the place, only 2 double crochets. And finally I will crochet a chain by single crochets. And I crochet ahead with single crochets. Finally, row is finished, and I show you how I close the final row. I just pull the last stitch through the first stitch, and now it looks invisibly. Should look invisibly. Now I make the base of my bag. I decided to make a square base after I crocheted all my granny squares and have sewn them together. That's why I just fold the base granny squares. You can crochet the half granny squares like we have done at the beginning of the video, or make a round base for this bag. Here you see my granny squares at the base that I fold. Now I turn my work and begin to crochet my base part. First I sew 2 edges for 2 centimeters. After that, I crochet between 2 edges, increasing the number of stitches each second row. The first row have 3 single crochets. After 2 rows, I increased again by crocheting 3 chains on the side. And after turning back, I skip not 3 but only 2 stitches. At the end of the row, 3 chains again. Turn my work and skip 2 stitches. Now I have 7 stitches and just crochet ahead. I crocheted my rows between 2 edges, forwards and backwards. At the end of my base, and here I reduce my rows, the numbers of stitches in the row. Here between, that is my base, I crocheted between 2 parts of my back, and now I will reduce the number of stitches and just crochet some stitches together. That is 2 chains on the side of my granny, and now I crochet 2 half double crochets together. And the next. And at the end I crochet these 2 stitches, these 2 half double crochets also together. After that I turn back and decrease one more time. But I skip not 2 stitches but only 1. At the beginning and crochet 2 half double crochets together. And at the end it's 2 stitches remain, and I crochet them together and skew the row on the side with 2 chains. And now I turn back and I crochet back without decreasing, but I skip two chains on the side. And crochet it with 2 chains on the side and turn back. And now I will decrease like before one more time. I skip 1 chain and do 2 half double crochets and crochet them together. Now I have less crochets, and at the end also crochet 2 half double crochets together. And now I'm just at the end and should just skew it on the side with my chains. 1, 2, and now I will crochet all stitches together. It's only 1 more 3. I will crochet them together. 1, 2, and 3. And now I skew it to 2 chains just on the side of my granny. And now I have this hole, this area, and just one stitch, and I do 1 half double crochet on the last row. I crochet it back. I crochet back, and now I can stitch it on the side of the granny. I should control it, what I do. Now here I will stitch it to this side. with 1 chain. Order 2 chains, just to, yes, order with 1 more chain, because I don't want to have some hole on this area, and I will just skew it. Now I have this area, these 2 holes here between these granny squares on the base, here and here, and I will crochet double crochets, just like the end of the granny square, with double crochets. And because I want that these granny squares look like connected, I want to connect these granny squares with double crochets, and I will crochet 2 rows of double crochets, and I begin here on the side, and want to exactly. One double crochet, then I go in the middle over here. It's just very here, second double crochet, and now I go in the other area, third double crochet. It's at 3 double crochets, and it's looks like enough. Looks like enough for the first row, and I connect this first row to a rand, to a side of granny square. I turn my work, and now I do the second row, and in the second row should be more double crochets. I should do 2 chains on the side that I go just higher, and now I begin the second row with more crochets, and I go to this stitch, the 1, 2 in the 1 stitch, 2 double crochets in the 1 stitch. In the next stitch I crochet only 1, and in the next stitch I crochet also 2 double crochets, and it means I have 5 double crochets in the second row. And now what I have these 2 rows with double crochets, and visual I close this hole and connect my granny squares. And now I will connect it to a side with a chain. And here I will just connect these two ends with chains, but I do it from the left side. I find this hole and just connect two ends of this hole together. Just it looks like connected and solid. Now I look how it looks from the right side. The threads I will sew. That's it. I hope you will have fun with the crocheting and wearing this bag. A separate video with the handle will follow. If you have questions, write me your comments. Bye, see you later.